Hello, let's talk about stories slash reels. So what's cool is that a story and a reel are the exact same size. So you're going to see a few graphics sprinkled around that will be this story slash reel size. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to show you on desktop first because you know that's my favorite way to edit. And then I'll go on my phone so you can see it that way too. So first, just like normal, let's just click on it and take it into your account. So you're going to see that these will move. So there's some moving parts here. So we have some sparkles here, and then it kind of like animates when it comes in. So this is going to be like every single graphic you guys do. You know the drill. So you come into your uploads, you get your picture, you put it in, you change what you have to change, and then you're done, right? So you just edit like you normally would. So it really just comes down to posting. So a lot of people don't know, but you can actually post stories slash reels from your desktop, which I think is a huge time saver because it's just faster and you can schedule it. So what you'll do is on the top right, you'll press share. You'll press download. Now, since this has moving parts, it has the little video situation, like the little arrangement when it came up, and then it has these sparkles. You'll want to do it as an MP4 video. Okay, so you'll download that and then come over to Facebook and click on Meta Business Suite over on the left-hand side. I'm logged into my page. So if you want it on your page, then you'll do that. So go to Meta Business Suite. And then if you want to do a reel, you will click on Create Reel. If you want to do a story, you'll click on Create Story. Now, of course, Facebook and Instagram are intertwined now, which is great for you. So for this one, I'm going to put it in my story, which means it's going to be live for 24 hours. So I'm going to click on Story. I'm going to make sure that I have both my Facebook and my Instagram selected. And then I'm going to take the video I just made and I'm going to pop it right in there. And it's going to turn it into a story. Okay, so it's going to show you the little preview, and it's going to be the same thing for both Facebook and for Instagram. Now again, it's the same size for a reel. So if you would rather do this as a reel, just post it as a reel instead of a story, or you can do both if you want to do both. So this is what it'll look like, and it'll be just like every other story where they'll just tap through it and then it'll go away. So you can share that now or you can schedule it. So if you want to do it later, you can schedule it and set a date, okay? So that is how you do it on Meta Business Suite, which I think is super cool. You can even do multiple. So if you have multiple that you need to post, so let's say you had like 3 of those announcements, then you could put them and it'll be like back to back. So they'll click on this story and then it'll go to the next one to do the next story. So if you have a lot of them, like if you have a lot of big time people and you have like 3 new reds or whatever, you can do all of them back to back. And then if it's your personal Facebook, you just go to, so if you're on your personal Facebook, then if it's a reel, you'll just put it in as a post. If it's a story, you just click on to create story and you can add it in that way. Okay, so now let me show you the same. It's going to be the same thing if it's something that has multiple pages, where you'll come in here, you'll change the one you need to. If we only need page 2, we download, select page 2, and then that's it, right? Okay, so I say this with love. I will not be making a story for every single graphic. So I have like 2,000 graphics at this point, and most of the things I make are going to be like in your private Facebook groups or in emails, so it just wouldn't be a wise use of my time for me to make every single graphic a story size and a regular size, and then someone else is going to want square, and you know, it's just going to take forever. So I will have true story slash reel pre-made ones for you sprinkled around. But what if you say like, oh my gosh, I have this guy and I want to do this graphic in a story size, or even I have this A1 club and I really want to celebrate every single win, so I want to announce my A1 club at the end of the month in my story. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that without needing me. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. So this is a normal graphic, right? So we came in here, we customized it. If you have Canva Pro, you can press resize and turn it into a story. But of course, you guys know I love my loopholes, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So how to do it without Canva Pro, how to do it with a free version. So I have this, I changed it, and I have it ready to go. I posted this, but I also want to give him a shout out from the rooftops and put it in my story. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remember this name, okay? So Manly, new director Manly is what it's called. So we're going to come over to the home page. And we're going to create. So we're going to click on custom size. and we're going to click on social media, and we're going to click on story. Okay, did you see that? So I created one, I clicked on social media, and then story. So this is like, the most basic plain white page. So what I'm going to do is on the left side, you're going to go down to projects, and you're going to find the project you just worked on. If it's not there, you can search it, but since I just worked on it, it's right there. When I click on it, it's going to adjust it for me. So you're still going, it's not perfect. You're still going to have to make some changes, but it is a great starting point. So I might want to take this and unlock it. I might want to scoot it up a little bit just for my eyes. Or I might want to grab this section and make it a little bit bigger and like more centered. So there's little things you might have to do. Keep my logo on or I will find you. So keep that there. But it at least makes it easier for you to do. You can use it as a starting point, right? So then you have your story size. So then I would take this, and this one doesn't have moving parts. So I would just do it as a PNG, and you do the same process for posting it to your story. If you do want to add a moving part, then you can just go to elements and do like sparkle is usually one that I do a lot. So you can come in here, and if there's anything fancy that you want to add, then you can do that. So that is how you can make anything into a story. So let me show you if it's something a little more complicated. So this one has a lot of graphics or a lot of frames in it. So let's say that throughout the month you're celebrating these people and you're shouting them out in your Facebook group or wherever, but at the end of the month you want to celebrate everyone in your story. So what I'll do is same thing. You do your edits like you normally would. We're going to come home. We're going to create a design. We're going to come over here. We're going to create a design. We're going to come to projects, and we're going to grab that A1 club, and it's going to fix it for us. Now this one looks a little awkward, so I'm going to press Control A as in all, and I'm going to unlock the whole thing so I can move them around easily. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to make that quite a bit larger. Okay, I didn't have enough achievers to fill that bottom row, so I'm just going to get rid of that bottom row by clicking and dragging. Okay, now if you really want to just put them in the center, then that would really be fine. If you want to move people even more, then you can adjust people as needed. So if this were my brain, I would take some of these and just move them there. And then I would grab all of these, make them bigger, and do that. So, you're going to have to do a little bit of manipulating to make something work story size, but I just wanted to show you that it is possible to turn anything into a story. So if there's a graphic that you absolutely love and you just want to do that like at the end of the month, then I think that would be awesome. All right, that is it for the tutorial. I'm going to show you on my phone real quick in case you want to do that. Okay, so if you're on mobile, you want to go to erinmarlowe.com, have your Canva app ready, and have your Instagram app ready. So you're going to click on it. It's going to take you straight to your Canva app, and you're just going to do your usual edits. So I have this in the 101 tutorial for mobile, but you just click on the frame, you press replace, and then you pop your picture in, right? Okay, so my edits are ready. And I'm gonna post it. So on the top right, there's that little box with the arrow pointing up to the sky. If you tap on that, you're gonna see the different options. If it doesn't pop up here, just press more and you're going to scroll down and then you'll see Instagram. So if I wanna put this on my Instagram story, I'm gonna tap on Instagram story and it's gonna prepare it and take us straight to Instagram, which is pretty magical. So it took us to Instagram. And on the bottom left, we click on that frame and your image, your story will be waiting there for you. So if you tap on that, then it'll show it. So then you have it ready and you're ready to post. So on the bottom left, you'll press your story and it'll add it to your story. Now, if you're doing a reel, it's basically the same thing. So if you swipe to the left, you see the different options. On the bottom left, or on the very bottom, you see post, story, or reel. So if you slide it to reel, then it's going to post as a reel. So then it'll stay in your feed and it can be there as a reel. So then you would add that, press next, and then you get to edit the caption if you want to. And then if you share it, it'll post it to your feed. So then you have it over here in your feed or you have it in your story.